Hey, you want to have these call to actions, the polls or other plugins showing in this nice overlaid design or in the sidebar, then stay tuned and we will show you how to check your call to actions, and yeah, that's it. That's what we do in this video. So just join me on my screen in the settings, and yeah, I'm in a evergreen webinar. I go to auto webinar and set a video, and here we go to webinar actions. That's transparency, overall transparency, call to action border, and here are the call to actions. And they are all here, not listed by the time, but you can see here that's the number one. And we added here some visual, the button and the link. So, and the max width. So if you say, okay, that's the max width, I want to show the button, then you need to add a link here. If you don't add it here, it will just use this as the tab name or as the call to action name here for a better sorting. And you can add here anything you want, also shortcodes. And here you see per call to action, you can say in overlay, over the video, or outer in tab. Outer is for the old webinar design, it means below the webinar. But here we have the new version, new modern version, it's in tab or overlay over the video. Nevertheless, it will all be shown below when you switch on mobile, because you see here that would not be looking good for mobile. Let's just enable, and you see here hard to do anything, and then we show full video, and this we show in full height, and then your customers and your users can buy it. That's really cool. And so that's an overlay, and it's also below on small screens. That's already implemented, you don't have to set it up. And yeah, you can have multiple call to actions, so you can start it at the first, fourth, second, two or more call to actions. Maybe two makes sense, so I do it for this voting. You see here 4 seconds difference between this and this, and that makes a good plop. So you see something is happening. I like it very much. And just said here I want to show it 1 minute, and then I just take one in front. Here this is the democracy polls. I just added a shortcode and saved and named the tab. No link, no button color, doesn't matter. And here I set the max width, so the rest around gets transparent. So I wanted just to go here between 22 and 120. So for you, I just clicked on preview page, closing this, and it starts from the beginning. It's only for you because you want to jump forward and backward and test it. So you see here the call to action with 800 width, and let's just jump to another. So that's the call to action. Here you see it, and it's only shown when you play it. If you stop, call to action will stop also. So here, that's the call to action. We just saw the shortcode of, and yeah, if you click, it will reload, but it still will work and start while it's left over. You see now we hear this, and now it's stopping, going again. So that's all for testing. And you see here small screens, get it below. So it's always nice viewed. You can have multiple tabs also and tabs and call to actions at the same time. That's easy. Just set it up. Yeah, for this, what can we integrate? We have here these call to actions with the shortcodes. They have the countdown timer. I will just add some more about the polls, and yeah, you can evenly add every plugin. So the thing is, with the countdown timer, it has to be done with custom development to get the countdown timer. Just starts when the call to action is showing, and yeah, the chat plugin was also made specialized for this chat, because you see here that's John Smith. That's only in the preview. Normally it takes the support name and shows it, so it takes name and email address and use it here. So just use the plugins we offer here in the list, or when you have some plugins that don't need to add some email address or contact, then you can just add any plugin and just test it here in this behavior. And yeah, that's good. And you say, oh no, I want to jump more, then go here, overlay, just jump to the right, call to action. Yeah, so you can do like fireworks, left, right, do some actions. And yeah, you can also say in the overlay, just click on the sidebar if you don't like to do it with your voice. That's always possible. Yeah. So what else can we show? Yeah, we can show you this plugin, what we can just install. There's nothing more to configure it. I liked this plugin because yeah, it was doing it without any other stuff. You can just search for democracy polls, and then just go inside the settings. I think they are here. And yeah, then we have shortcodes, and we have the questions, and you see here the voting, activate, watch results, just enable that everybody can do it, so we don't do registration. We could also do it with name also, but I wanted to have it yeah, also on the landing page, so this shouldn't be needed. So show the results inside, and then we have some nice theme settings. I would just say do it Ajax based, alternate JS. There's some no theme, but I like this more. So that's the preview of it. And you can do the colors and buttons and whatever. Nothing was changed here. You can do also the text changes if you want to have it in a different language. And yeah, so let's just go back and show you how to do it this small way, because otherwise it's so full width, and we set a maximum width here, 500. You have to test it, how big it should be and how big it's looking good. You see here, for me it's looking very beautiful. Also here in the sidebar, they don't use the max width here, it's only in the overlay. Otherwise it's so big. These two images I was just adding via the block editor, and exported this HTML from the block editor to here. And let's just look at the root 2. And you see here that's coming off from this WordPress block editor. And then below I just pasted this here. And then you see not a nice preview because it's not a block editor here. And the democracy. Yeah. So this I like very much because it's very flexible. And yeah, let's jump into this 18 seconds, for example. Can you see it somehow jumping? So if you have less long webinars, I was just taking this example video, maybe it's too long. But now you can see here, then you see one and another is coming. Also this edit button is then just hidden when you are not logged in, or this person is not logged in because they are not admins. So I like this very much. Just focus, 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 and then it's below. So that's very, very good. Good to do, good to vote. Yeah. And here you see the name of the tab. And yeah, you can't hide the tab because the tab name, because otherwise you cannot go forward and backward. So if there's no tab, you click on group chat and that you can't go back to this call to action anymore. So that's not very clever. So yeah, therefore we did it like this. And yeah, if you have any questions, come to it. Here we have these shortcodes if you want to do it in your own design. So I not tested it here. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to show you about these call to actions. And if you are here, there's just a link to this WordPress plugin. Shortcodes, and some make sense and some make not sense. But what I think of is, don't do the events calendar. It's not helping. For me, it was just crashing all the time. So you can do like easy appointments. These were from Nicola Lonkar, which is very good. You can add, and you can do booking, whatever you like. If the WooCommerce shop is on the same site, the same domain, same WordPress installation, it would also work. Yeah, at the moment we have this picture-in-picture option also for the users. So that's very good for if you do a tutorial video. So you play here your face and your voice, and then you can just describe and let them click on these call to actions and still have them. So sure, no call to actions will show here in this video. And maybe if they click the X, then they are a bit of lost, but it's better than just not having them in view, so they don't see you. Yeah. One more for this video. I use MP4, so it's like reloadable, and it starts from where it left. Video overlay is enabled for the users, and where the video controls are hidden, not in preview. And we have the video background color. Here it's all white. I like this red or orange bottom top, and then that's the video and the sidebar, and this is all in white. I like very much. So there are one more webinar background settings. Here you see header and footer. That's the color here you can set up, and then just meet your color if you want it. Maybe let's just get some nice yellow one. And you see here this font color will also change. You see here we have white font color, and it will just change. It will change the background, and it's just changing to black. So for the most viewability, it's doing it for your best output. Yeah. So it's easy to fit it to your colors. Here behind the sidebar we cannot change the colors at the moment. Also not inside the call to actions. I wanted to do some background. It's on the list. If you want to have it, then just write me. Yeah. So here. That's good. So what I wanted to say is it's important to test it also here with this link in incognito modus, because then you see really what's going on, that everything can be done and it's done like you want it. I'm just always doing the time here, so I know that I am subscribed at this time if I have more than one lead. At the moment only one email address can be used once, and then you see here I reload, and if it could not auto start, it shows join webinar depending on the browser. Here you see it's going here and here, and it's just looking good. And then you see here modern version vote, and yeah, for me here I use only evergreen webinars. Live later, then I vote, it's reloading, and then you see the results here. And yeah, that's what we can offer you. They cannot jump forward and backward. It's all good. All below, video showing nicely. Here that's our talk to chat. You know, when you're doing the chat requests, have some questions, we're always there. Yeah, and sure, you can hide these tabs you don't like. See here, my name is Tobias, and Moin Moin is the greeting of the North Germany. And yeah, it's always updating here. So it's very interactive, and then just remember that you can add a lot of stuff here. One tip, if your webinar looks like this on the left, and you say, how the hell he get this webinar page layout? It's just a click, enable start, and save and update, and then you go, and then you see it's the old webinar. With call to actions, or the call to actions, or they go below here, but inside the video. So that's also possible, but if you're seeing this, then just switch here and save settings. That will help a lot. Make your life a lot more easier. And for those who don't have this option, because you don't have an ultimate, because you may be running on a license before 2021, then just get the free version of the Webinarignition. That's the free version. It's also an ultimate version, and then you can test it. You can have every feature limited to 50 registrations with this new design, and you can do your first webinar, small automated webinar, and test it. But if you are having a lot of traffic, I would say that you are trialing. So you get all these ultimate features for the live webinar, and you get 500 instead of 50 registrations. You get 500 registrations for this 30 days testing time. And if you say, oh, I have evergreen webinars and I want the new design, then you just say, okay, then I buy the license, the full license. It's $25 per month, and you have 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means that when you tell me it's not working like this, what I wanted, because of this feature not there, this feature not there, or this is not behaving like this, then give us a chance to do it, to improve, and otherwise you get a refund, or we just cancel your subscription. So it's always no risk, but a lot of nice actions in webinar. Yeah, and for sure, if you are going here and just deactivate the you just activated your license, and then you see here a coupon code, a link with a coupon, and then you save 35%, and that would be good. So if you do the lifetime license, you save $252 once, and that's very good. So it's still lifetime, but then you have the new webinar design and the multiple call to actions. Yeah, for sure, if you're missing the multiple call to actions because you're not on the ultimate license, oh yeah, that's clear. Then we will show only one. I can't show it to you because I don't have the license installed, but then we will only show one call to action you can trigger, and that's not much. So that's nothing wrong here. Just switch the license, get your coupon code, and just will be happy. One more thing here with this always show call to action, it will deactivate other call to actions at the moment. So we want to, within a month we do, like it's always showing, and then it's showing call to action when it's time. So I would say, if you always want to show something, then I would like to say you then just show the webinar tabs. But if you want to do it in overlay, then this always show would be good. You can always have these tabs here. That's, you see here, that's our say hi in your language, that's our chat, and that's the giveaway. Add there anything you want, and that's here. So here also you can add the default tabs or a new tab, and it will be just added. And for the call to actions and tab, you don't have to do it because we do it automatically when it's time for them. One more thing, when you want to remove all the tabs and only show the call to actions, which is very, very good, then it doesn't help to delete all the tabs, because then we go to standard. It's just helping to say giveaway, block, bye bye. If you hide this and save, and the question and answer area, if you say just hide Q&A, that will disable the tabs, the standard tabs, and then you will just show the video full screen. We can just do it once, that's no problem. Hide, because it's having a different effect. So I want just to copy this, group chat, and this, and just delete all of the tabs and save, because it makes a very good effect. see here. Oh, sometimes. Okay. No, okay. Some delay, so it's doing here, and I think sometimes some people want to have it like this, very focused. Then you see here the white background. You can do it also in black, and then you just see this call to actions, small call to action, small max width. Yeah, if you have it like this, maybe you do the black background, and then you see here one call to action and another one here in the sidebar, no tabs, because that's just like this, and the behavior will be the same as before. And yeah. And then it will hide for sure also. So that was an overlay, 1 minute. Okay, if I preview you now, then I wanted to show you that then we have a big screen, and if you want them back, just show the giveaway and show this, and then we add a new tab and do group chat. Zack. That doesn't matter. And then just save it. And then we got it back. No. Just the group chat is back. Also, if we disable it, so we need to add it here also. So that's the standard, so you don't see these buttons here anymore. So you don't have to remove them, you can just keep them. And yeah, just disable them in the settings. And that's it. Yeah, another cool video. I just have to show you here. You lost because the persons are out of the webinar. Also here, so it's important to have the call to actions inside the webinar. No chat, no poll outside the webinar. Just keep them inside and just iframe everything you can inside if it's not possible with shortcodes or with some WordPress plugin. So you can, if you're searching for this, I don't know, an example. For example, yeah, you can add anything. Just search for it. So if you have a webinar content you want to add, some external page like big blue button, and just search for it, and okay, it's not named right, so you can add maps or whatever inside, and you don't need to redirect them to another page. It's not needed. Yeah, together, but yeah, here. So this is like a website, or it's self-hosted, but also a website, and with the big blue button it integrates inside. So if you like integrates, you can search for integrates. Maybe that helps also. WooCommerce, so that integrates MailChimp. A lot of that integrates calculated forms, site reviews. Yeah, so if you want to do some review challenge, so Google Google reviews, My Business Reviews, or Trustpilot, or whatever. You can do it just inside. Yeah, that's just there. So yeah, feel free to check what's going on and what's possible to add. Yeah, Firebase, I don't know what it is, but that you can integrate it, and it's good rated. So you can add some external website inside. And I like it. Maybe for example you have Google Earth, also integrated flexible map. So maybe you can share where these persons are, and Google Street View. A lot of things you can have. So I'm happy with it. A lot of unstructured information, but yeah, you can always use it as flexible, so you can structure everything for yourself, because you have the right to. Just feel free to do it